Hello and welcome to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason and I'm at Pioneer Park, which has one of the 5 remaining covered bridges in Illinois. There's a Sugar Creek covered bridge, and it is believed to be the oldest of all 5 oldest standing covered bridges here in Illinois, and I'll show you that. There is one marker here, it's about the park, but I'll tell you some more stuff about the bridge. So here we go. Alright, so there is a parking area here, and reminds you this place is monitored. Pioneer Park closed at sundown. Please do not litter, no guns, and there are video cameras here, like there's one over there. But there's a family picnic area here. Now last week there was a big storm here in the Midwest, and when I was in Springfield a lot of trees and branches came down, and I can tell that happened here too. See what I'm talking about? So hopefully nobody had any plans to go to that pavilion over there. But over there is a historical marker about Pioneer Park. Okay, this one looks like it's got some holes in it. Hopefully not the kind of holes that I'm thinking of. Pioneer Park, in memory of the first settlers of Sangamon County, site of the first settlers' home built by Robert Pulliam, October 20th, 1817, 200 yards north of here. Public welcome, property of the Sangamon County Historical Society. Now, it is not known that this bridge, when it was built, it was either 1827 or 1880. And I know that's a long span of years, that's 53 years, but they believe that this bridge was opened in 1880. It closed to traffic in 1984, where vehicles can drive on it, but pedestrians can still walk on it. But this is really cool, peaceful, rural space, or open space rather. Now, this was not the first covered bridge in Sangamon County. This was actually, quote-unquote, the last built covered bridge. And most of them came down early 20th century. And like I said in my previous covered bridge episodes, they were there to help protect the bridge from any kind of, wear and tear, and save on costly repairs. But it is believed that this 60-foot bridge was built around 1880, although there apparently were earlier versions. And no surprise here, there's been a lot of reconstructions of this bridge, and some believe that this was around during the 1840s, and that's pretty much where the 1827 part came from. Actually, it's because of the folklore surrounding early settler Thomas Black, who operated a mill and tavern nearby. They say that he built a bridge that stood at the spot. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look before I go into the bridge. This is Sugar Creek. Looks very nice. I mean, it's kind of still and not really flowing, but and I don't know if you've seen some of my past covered bridge episodes, but I mean, a lot of them in Illinois were covered in graffiti really badly, especially the one in Thompson Mill covered bridge, the one by Cowden, Illinois. This one has some, but it looks like it's faded, and even though there are cameras here, that hasn't really stopped anybody from carving stuff. Interestingly, right now I'm looking at this graffiti. Somebody carved their name, and the date is 1960. But I see some stuff from 2023 and 2016 right over there. Yeah, Dana loves Donnie. Okay, it's good to know. So unfortunately, I mean, like I said, this doesn't look as bad as some of the other bridges as far as like vandalism and all that. And look, somebody even drew a tree. How about that? Yeah, there is a video camera right there, and a fire alarm, and some lights, or electricity rather. And then another great look at the bridge, or I'm sorry, under the bridge, the Sugar Creek. Now it looks like on that side, that's all private property. There's a no trespassing sign there, but on that side, I see a little walking trail or a hiking trail. Probably connects with that park. So looking east of the bridge, now this is a Burr-truss bridge, that's the kind, and it's 110 feet long and 30 feet wide. And the state of Illinois acquired the bridge in 1963. They renovated it 2 years later. And like I said, this was closed to traffic in 1984. And since then, it's just been part of the walkway for pedestrians to enjoy. It was added to the National Register of Historic Places on January 9th, 1978. So that's pretty much all I know about this covered bridge. And this is where it ends, right here. Nobody can come from this side, even though somebody mowed a little pathway like right there. But I definitely do not recommend anyone do that, because again, this is private property. There's a lighting fixture and there's another camera there. So just think twice before you do such thing. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason at the Sugar Creek Covered Bridge and Pioneer Park area, just southeast of Chatham, Illinois, and northwest of Glenarm, Illinois, in Sangamon County. All right, hope you enjoyed this episode. I am Jason, signing off.